OpenAI and like how we can chat with ChatGPT through Automation 360, like how we can raise our query, like how we can ask any query to ChatGPT and how ChatGPT will return the response, right? Through automation anywhere we are going to do all these steps. So for that, like the first step is like first we need to create account in OpenAI. Okay, so for that you just need to go into the Google search. In the Google search you just need to type this OpenAI and you will get this link. So here in the OpenAI, so here what is our use case? Like we have to connect with OpenAI through Automation 360, right? So to connect with OpenAI, we require a like API key of this OpenAI. So let me go inside this AI command, the OpenAI command inside the automation bot, so that I can tell you like how what like fields are uh, required in the OpenAI to run the OpenAI, right? So first I'll create one folder here, and I will say I'll write the name as Open AI, and inside this folder I'll create one task bot, OpenAI, right? And in this task bot, let's in the action suppose like to use the OpenAI, right? Chat with the Chat GPT. So for that we do have like commands available inside this action. So you just need to type OpenAI. Okay, so once you type OpenAI, all these functions are available here. So in my case I just want to chat with the Chat GPT, right? So you just drag and drop this Chat GPT here in the list view. Okay, so in the list view you can see in the right side, it is first thing it is asking the API key of this OpenAI, right? So to get this API key, like how we can get this API key, so for that we need to register. Like if you are new in this OpenAI, so you need to register on this OpenAI, right? So for that you need to go to into the Google and then just search this OpenAI here, and you will get this one. Inside this one, just click on the API keys. So once you click on the API keys, so if you are new user, so right to my account is already registered, right? So it redirected to this web page in this first main front. But in your case, like if your account will be not registered, you just register yourself. It will ask you some question like your name, last name, your email ID, and then after it will send you the verification link to your Gmail ID, and just confirm that one, reset your password, and then it will open uh, this page, right? So suppose if you're not able to find this API, if you are not able to redirect, it is not redirecting directly over here, then how you can go inside the API key? You just click on this personal, and in the personal you can see there's a view API key. Okay, in the drop down, just click over here. It will redirect here API key. So how we can generate our API keys of this OpenAI? So just click on this create new secret key. So once you click on the new secret key, it will ask you the name of this new secret key. So I will say my new task. Okay, just create a secret key. It will generate a API keys here. Okay, so you just need to copy from this one. Okay, just copy here and just note down in some notepad. So this is my API key. Okay, just note down here in notepad and just click over the done. So why I told you like note down here, because once you click on the OK, this API full API key will be not visible here. So that is the reason before clicking on OK, just copy that API key and save somewhere. Okay. So this API key is generated here. So let's go back to the like task bot. So here, so we are having this API key. Okay. So how we can store in this? So you can store that API key inside some variable also. So best method is to store the API key inside the credential bot. So in next session, I'll tell you how we can create a credential bot and how we can store this kind of secret keys and the URL and all inside the credential. And how we can use the credential to credential here in the task bot. So as of now, I'm just directly pasting that string, that API keys inside the secure string. Okay, just put here the API keys. Okay. So next it is asking the model name. Okay. So model name by default it is given here the GPT the 3.5 turbo. But if you want to change this model name also, you can go here in the API keys. and here you have to click on the documentation. So once you will click on the documentation, in the left panel you can see there is a model given. Okay, so there's a different models are given. Whatever like according to your need, you can put your model. Okay, just copy from here, and just put your model over there. So as of now, I'm using whatever models are given here. So I'm using by default this one only for the chat purpose. Okay. So whatever message you want to ask to the chat GPT, whatever question you have in your mind, you can just write down here in the message box. It will send that. It will like search this message. Like it will search this answer of this question in the chat GPT, and it will return the response. Okay. So just I'm asking what is RPA. Okay, I'm just asking to chat gpt what is RPA, just give me the answer. Okay, so where so it will return an answer response, right? Response it will return. So I have to save like once it will return the answer, then I have to store into some variable, right? So for that we have to create one variable. Just click on the cross and it will return into the string format, right? So you have to create a response and like variable. So I will say chat gpt response. Okay, create and select. So this code is ready. Like we are asking a question, it will return our answer in and store into this string type variable. So I want to display this on a screen. So for that, just add a message box. Here, insert that variable. Response, yes, inserted, and save this one and run this bot. Let's see it will display the response from ChatGPT or not. ChatGPT through that API keys, and it will ask question to the ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will return answer in the form of response.